just laugh. I'm just laughing. Like, shit is so funny. It's crazy. I'll tell you in a minute. So today has been a full spectrum fuck up day. And the way that I've been dealing with it is super chill, super zen. And it's been from like major life fuck ups to like petty things. So I wanted to get my bike washed because it's filthy, because I've been riding again, and that's great. And these lower pipes down there, you know, it's chrome, so it gets pitted and filthy and stuff like that. And it's like, if you don't maintain it, then it makes your bike look really unmaintained and shitty. So I came here for the explicit purpose of cleaning that specific part of the exhaust system. And they forgot about me. One thing I've noticed about being just super like zen is people forget that I exist, which is pretty fucking strange. The balance is that I'm quite assertive, and I tell people no, and I'm like, not acceptable. So anyway, I waited a really long time to get my bike washed, which is fine. And they forgot about me. So I was like, hey, did you guys forget about me? And they're like, yeah. I was like, stop forgetting about me. So they went and pulled my bike in. The guy washed it, but didn't wash the mufflers, the part that I wanted to wash. And I went out and I looked at it, and I went back in and I said, hey, am I missing something? Like, are my mufflers more dirty and fucked up than I think? Or did they not wash them? And they came out and they're like, oh, they definitely didn't wash them. They washed the entire bike except for the mufflers. So I said, okay, well, redo please. So they pulled it in, washed it immediately, brought it right back out. But it was one of those things where it's like, and I've seen people, oh dude, if you want to see some real fucking assholes, go to the service department at Harley Davidson and watch some guys roll in there and just lose their goddamn minds about shit. It's unreal. And I was just like, hey, I didn't have to say anything other than what I did. And that was it. But the point in all this is like, this is my 4th red day in a row in trading. My account is totally melted. My car muffler is falling off, like it's detaching. It's having a hard time starting. It acts like it has a flat tire and it pulls to the right, but it doesn't. And all the tie rods and axles and everything are repaired. It's got over 250,000 miles on it. It's just run down. But it's messing up today. And then my bank account is $400 bounced. And then I got passed up like 3 times waiting to get my bike washed. And at any point in time today, any one of these things in a very recent past would have just, I probably would have been not a super asshole, but I'd have been furious and stewing about it and just about the petty, you know, my bike not getting washed in time or whatever. But the bounced bank account, I'd be pissed, probably be an asshole to my friends and family, be super mean and harsh to myself. I would, if the car was messing up, I'd be calamitous and, oh, I'm fucked, and oh, I can't afford it, my bank account's bounced. And if my trading account, I've made money and been furious, let alone lost money for 4 days straight and been fine. And it all boils down to perspective. And mine has shifted so radically in this last month that the person I am and the way that I respond to things, I don't even recognize. And I can see that person off in the distance, and I can go, yeah, that guy would be stomping around and he'd have this attitude and that. But I'm over the horizon on that now. Like, I don't even, those being down, being sullen, being chompy about it, being an asshole, having catastrophic thoughts. It's gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. And I'm so grateful because the perspective that I occupy now is I'm not dead. So I'm alive to be pissed, first of all, so I'm grateful. And then I'm not in a hospital shitting blood 17 times a day. I stopped counting after 17. It was way more. So I don't have death by blood diarrhea. I did 50 miles 2 days ago, 50 miles yesterday. I'll probably do another 50 right now. Like, my friends and family all have their health. I've got gas in my bike. I've got some cash in my pocket. I've got groceries at home. What is there that's so bad, that's so wrong, that's irreconcilable, unfixable? All my problems are fixable, and with a consistent application of discipline and mindfulness, they're remedied. I'm so happy that I've gone and thought, am I delusional? Am I in a fantasy? Am I avoiding reality? Have I lost my fucking mind? How could all of these seemingly bad things be happening, crashing at once as like a wave on the shore? And I'm like, cool, I don't give a fuck. And it's not, my indifference isn't abstination where I go, no, I don't care because I don't care. Fuck you. It's, I'm indifferent. I don't care. I don't. And it's so effortless. And that's something that I've been studying and contemplating, that I've been learning about through Buddhism and through meditation, is the middle way, but specifically it's a practice of using what's called the gateless gate. And what that means basically is, without trying, without striving, without the effort, you can advance, you can move through things. You ever see people where it's like, why is it so easy for them? Why is it so effortless? It's because they either are intentionally or unintentionally, naturally practicing the gateless gate, where it's just, they're going with the river, they're going with the current, they're going with the wind in the direction, and they just are, and what is, and they just act accordingly. And instead of trying to make things happen and do this and assert myself at every moment and command, which is what I've always done, I'm just like, cool, man, whatever. When effort is necessary, I'll apply the appropriate amount and no more, and then I'll back away and let it unfold. And that has begun to serve me well. The neutral mind, the gateless gate, the middle path, which is just basically being neutral. Things are going to be bad, things are going to be good. And you don't get too elated on the good, you don't get too down on the bad, you just stay in the middle and go, okay, cool. That's all been this springing a new perspective. And it's not some jubilant high. I've been waiting for like the jubilation to expire, and that's not what this is. This isn't an emotion, it's a state of being. And I'm like, huh. And like with my pipes, if it's not maintained, then it'll rust and it'll corrode. And through my daily rituals, through my daily disciplines, I keep it all shiny and pristine. And it doesn't take a lot. Like, I didn't wait for the bike to get rusty. I didn't wait for it to get super filthy. I looked, I saw, I said, okay, and I came and I maintained it. It's the same thing with my mind. It's the same thing with my rituals. It's the same thing with my disciplines. All of it. The idea that the hero, like we see in the movies, is going to come in and do some big magnanimous move and just conquer it all right then and there. That's hogwash. That's total bullshit. That's not how this goes. It's the small efforts, the consistency compounding day after day after day. Some days we gain an inch, some days we gain a mile. And it's about maintaining a balance between going, oh fuck, I only got an inch today, or lost ground, and oh yeah, I got a mile. It's like, no, just be happy to be grateful for what there is. And that's it. That's all I got, man. Like, that's where I'm at in my journey and my process, and I'm excited to see how this thing develops and unfolds. I've just started getting into Buddhism. Just dipped my toe into it. And I don't know what will or if anything will come from it. That's okay. And as far as meditation, I've meditated for 40 hours in the last month, which is a fucking lot by any standard, even according to the Buddhists. And but that's a month. I've meditated for a month. Not a lot of time. So I'm curious to see how this develops and where it goes and how it compounds. So those are my thoughts and how I'm dealing with, I don't know. Some people would say it's suffering. Some people would say it's adversity. Sure, I suppose. I don't consider it these things because I've been through worse, and way less, in way more trying circumstances, and I didn't have the tools that I have now. And I'm grateful for that. So, on that note, I'm going to go ride my maintained, polished Harley. I'm going to go ride it home. And I'm not rewarding myself. I'm not going to meander. I'm not going to go to the beach. I'm not going to do anything because I still have half of my daily rituals to perform. And then I still got other stuff to do. And it's like, okay, cool, go do them. And then, like, it's the secret to all this is that I don't give in to desire. I'm like, no, we have my priorities are in order, and it's the things that I turn into the things where it's like I don't even want to go to the beach. I don't even want to go back roading. I don't want to go do anything. I want to go home. I want to write. I want to read. I want to study. I want to walk 4 miles. I want to cook my chicken. I got 3 different types of chicken to cook. I'm hungry, and it's like, no, I so look forward to doing that as opposed to running from my self-imposed rigors and responsibilities than going and avoiding them. I'm like, no, let's turn into them. Let's go do them because I'm better. I'm stronger physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually for it. Cool. And it's the setting aside of greed, and that's been good too. Time to kick gears and get on down the road. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. So if you guys are interested, I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to convert. That's not what I'm here to do. What I am here to do is to point out, you know how you see people and they're like, yo, I'm a millionaire. Yo, I got a sick car and bitches and all this other stuff. They show them getting to the top of the mountain and the top of the mountain and then them going to the next mountain. They don't show the valleys and the shit when they were 400 pounds, when they were unhealthy, when they were almost dead from stress and shitting diarrhea blood. They don't show that. They don't show the steps before the steps. That's what this is to say, hey, you know what? Like, this is where I started. And because I've summited before in ways that most people never have, I know that I'll summit again in this way, in a much more balanced and healthy way. So I'm not here to say, oh, become a Buddhist. I'm not even a fucking Buddhist. I'm not here to do anything other than say meditate. Fucking meditate. That's the one thing I'm pushing here, is fucking meditate, man. If you can sit and you can breathe, fucking meditate. It'll change your goddamn life, I promise you. Do it for fucking 8 weeks. 8 weeks. And then I will happily accept a thank you card from you. No money, no nothing. Just write me a thank you note and send it to me, and I'll cherish that shit forever, because I'm telling you, oh my fucking God. All right, so that's my agenda. Pushing meditation, because it's profound. But really it's more of, I'm tired of seeing other people talking about how they're the fucking man and shit. Like Andrew Tate, yeah, no doubt. Tristan Tate, no doubt. That Jake Walla guy, no doubt. Like, those dudes, I'm cool with them. I like them. They're bombastic. They know what they're doing, no doubt. But the things they say, I agree with, because it's the truth. The difference is that I want to see, and that's why I'm creating this content, is this. We see this. Everybody shows this. I want this. So, is it easy to be happy? Is it easy to be zen? Is it easy to be uplifted when shit's going good? Duh. It's effortless. What about when things are super fucked? Like my shit is now. Can they be tranquil? Can they be balanced? Can they be at peace? Can they be happy? Can they be grateful in the shit? This is the shit. This is the trough. This is the valley of suffering. I'm fucking stoked. I'm stoked. Mark it. Because when I'm here and I'm stoked, people can go, yeah, dude, his shit was super fucked. He bouncing checks. Dude, I'm going to get hammered with fees. My shit is so fucked. I don't care. I'm so happy. So it's like, just to demonstrate, it's the mind, and it's the work, the practice, the application is when it's real. It's the rubber meeting the road. Because I'm not a theory dude. I like theory, don't get me wrong, but let's talk about theory, and let's take that bitch out, and let's kick it, and let's make it work. Because if it doesn't work in the real world, it's bullshit. And that's what we got to find out. And that's what's fun about all of this. All that I'm doing is it's all real world tested. It's all in this shit. It's all been out there, and it holds up as long as I hold up. And I'm not perfect, and I fuck up, and I have my moments, no doubt. I do. But the moments have become less frequent, and they've become shorter in duration. And that's interesting too. And then the moments don't happen at all. And I've looked around and I've gone, it happened this morning when I was meditating. I was like, where's my attitude? Where's my anger? Where is it? Why am I not? Oh, there it is. And then I went, no, I choose no. And it, gone. Just gone. Just detached from it. The power of thought, the power of choice, the power of the mind is unreal. And realizing that, grasping it, it's the foundation of everything. We're not even talking next level. It's the foundation. Fuck next level. The foundation. And it's tested. It's probably tested and I don't even know it. But when it is tested, I'm recognizing it. All right. Enough talk. Time to ride. Peace.